welcome to Shanghai, China. This is the second to last round here for us in the FIA WEC Championship. We had a podium here last year, our first overseas outing as a team, and we're hoping to get another podium. We've been kind of getting a little bit close to the past couple of races, especially after Nürburgring, but we're kind of in that fourth place now. We need to step up. Car's been great all weekend. We're missing maybe a little bit in top speed, which we've been working with through practice and qualifying.
Shanghai's a really interesting track. It's got very high tire degradation. So you have a huge split of when you go out on the tires the first time and then when you end your stint. It's almost 3.5 seconds actually in the run that we just had. I started on the fresh tires and it was 3.5 seconds slower at the end of the session when the tires had one stint on them. Shanghai's a really nice facility to be at. I've been here this is the third time I'm here. I finished runner-up the last 2 times. So it'd be great to finish one better than that, but I think a more realistic goal here perhaps is just to get ESM on the podium. So we're going to try really hard for that. Hopefully it'll hold dry tomorrow. We're going to have a nice, clean, solid race.
Johannes coming at you from Shanghai. It's our second year here. Actually good to be at a track we've raced at before. As was the case last year, we've had a little bit of weather. Really struggle with grip here at Shanghai, especially the low speed corners. Very slippery. New tires is great for a couple laps and then it goes off pretty fast for everyone. Ed's been doing a great job. John as well. So hope to get the 31 up there at the end.
It's been another one of our races we've had this year, unfortunately. First off, really difficult conditions. I mean, just heavy rain, heavy spray. I think even worse than Fuji for visibility. And Ryan did a great job. Drove a very long opening stint, 2.5 at least plus 3 hours, almost 3 hours, and got us up to solidly into the top 2 or 3. And amidst a lot of varying condition. It was drying out at times and it just poured. Guys are going off the track left and right, and he did a good job of figuring out how to drive the car quick in all those and slowly getting more and more positions. We started 6th, and like I said, he worked his way up to 2nd before we pitted. So actually, through pit stops, had led when the leader pitted ahead of us.
Just matching the pace of everyone else in the cars, and then suddenly, as I was accelerating up through the gears, I went from 2nd to 3rd and heard just a bang in the back of the car, and 2nd gear exploded. I think it was the dog ring, we determined, which unfortunately blew through the whole gearbox and terminal. We're done. An amazing shame given the fact that this was the best pace we've had in the race since Silverstone, and this was the best chance we've had at winning a race the entire year. So incredibly frustrating that we've had good reliability at every other race, we just haven't had the pace. Now we finally have the pace to win, and then we don't have the reliability. But that's racing sometimes, pretty cruel. At least the car was really good in the race, so that's comforting. Hopefully we can take some of that to Bahrain and see if we can make it through a whole race with both pace and reliability and end up on that damn podium.
It was rough today at Shanghai. Really rough weather early on, a lot of water, very slick conditions, very poor visibility. I struggled quite a bit my first 2 stints. John went out, started to dry. He did a great job as usual. And then Ed finished off for us. Track's completely dry online, but still pretty greasy offline, so you had to be careful passing cars. Shame for the 30 car. They were in a really good position to finish on the podium, certainly, and potentially even win, and had a gearbox failure, so that's a shame. Feel bad for those guys. Anyways, off the Bahrain, and looking forward to getting some warm weather.